Sometimes you are simply your own problem. Yeah, I know it's a hard truth to swallow, but that's just the truth. There are certain things that we do that keep messing up our lives and just keeps us moving in circles, right? This video is not going to fix your life in 10-12 minutes, but it's going to point you to certain things you may be doing wrong. And of course, I'll be sharing some tips on how you can get it together. So I'll be right back in just a minute. Please stay tuned. Hello beauties, and welcome back to my space, the Girl to Mom channel. If you're new here, my name is Yemi, and this channel is all about inspiring you to own your life, live up to your potentials, and be your best self. So it is okay to join by clicking the subscribe button to join this lovely and growing family, okay? I'd love to have you here. So today I'm going to share 3 key things that I feel like you are currently doing, and maybe this is just what is messing up your life and it's just keeping you in circles. So I will share these 3 key things, and of course I will talk about the things that you can do instead to get your life together. Okay, so let's just begin. So number 1 reason a lot of people tend to make the same mistake and keep messing up their lives is not questioning yourself. You do not self-reflect. You don't ask questions on why you do what you do, why you follow that trend, why you hold that faith. You know, yes, it's very important to ask questions, even concerning the things that you believe, because I feel like the more you ask questions, the more you gain insights and the more you grow. But just following things because you just heard that this is the right thing to do and you're just doing it, it doesn't make you grounded in that thing, and somehow you keep messing up. I know you're probably saying, oh, a lot is going on with me right now. I don't have time to self-reflect. I'm just so busy. Please let me ask you, what is the so-called thing, the so-called a lot that is going on with you that you don't have time for yourself? Are these things the things that were handed down to you by somebody, by the society, by one particular norm or the other, or the things that you actually do because you want to keep up with the Joneses or the Jones, or the things you actually sat down to plan out for yourself? What is the busy thing? What is the a lot? You know, sometimes it could also be that you actually self-reflect, you ask questions, but just maybe you are asking the wrong questions. So for example, you ask yourself like, why is every guy breaking up with me? Why is every relationship not working for me? Instead of asking yourself, why do I need a relationship right now? You know? Or you ask yourself, why are my plans always failing? Why don't I always get my plans right? Instead of asking yourself, what is wrong with my underlying decision making? What is wrong with my decision making process? You know, these are 2 different questions, and you know, when you get the questions wrong, obviously the answer is going to be wrong. Every successful company, every successful brand I know, they take some time periodically, maybe monthly, yearly, to do a self-audit, to do a company audit. And it's not because it's the industry norm, it's just because they want to figure out what is working for them and what is not working for them, okay? So I wonder why we don't do this in our personal lives. We don't just set time to actually sit down and reflect about ourselves. So I want to encourage you to try this instead. Number 1, prioritize solitude. Make sure you set aside some time, maybe once a week or twice a week, to have conversations with yourself without distractions, okay? To have dialogues with yourself, talk to yourself about the things that maybe you like, you don't like, but just have that particular time for yourself. 2, get yourself a mentor or a coach or a guardian, just somebody to guide you through and just help you to see the things that you are not seeing about yourself, and also to help you ask the right questions that will help you to stop messing up your life, to get yourself together. So for anyone who cannot afford a mentor or a coach right now, and or just maybe you are interested, I created this workbook for you, especially for you, so that you can get, you know, to sit down and ask yourself the right questions. This workbook is a step-by-step guide to help you to get your life together, and I hope you just find it very useful. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. It's a free workbook. Anyone can download it, okay? And if you use this workbook and you find it useful, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know how it affected you. Let me know how it impacted you, how it was useful to you. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm going to leave my handle on the screen. You can send me a DM. I really took time to make this workbook just for you, and I really want to get your feedback. So please let me know how you find this workbook. Thank you. So the second reason why you are probably messing up your life is your attitude. I know you feel attacked, please don't come for me. I'm not attacking you, okay? Like I said earlier, sometimes we are simply our own problems, okay? So the attitude that I know it already, this is not a new idea, this is not strange, we have tried this before, this concept is not new, right? You know, that kind of attitude sometimes impede you. It stops you from growing. It stops you from getting your life together. It stops you from getting fresh insights that will improve your life. So the same books that everybody else is reading and they're getting insights, they're getting inspired, you are probably reading that book and you're saying things like you're acting like, what is everybody saying in this book? Why is everyone hyping this book? That's just because you are the problem. You are using an old lens to look at new information. You're using it to look at new insights, right? So you are the problem. From the little I know about research, I know that a lot of research work is conducted every year, like a lot of research is going on. So I know that a researcher has to study a previous research work. You have to look at it closely, probably find loopholes or find new solutions or just an idea to solve your own problem, the problem you have in mind that you want to solve, you know. And that is not to say that the previous researcher wasn't smart or the person does not know what he is doing, but it's to say that, you know, every dispensation comes with fresh ideas, new insights, new information. So you don't want to limit yourself by just using an old insight, old eyes to look at new things, okay? So all I'm saying basically is that you don't need fresh ideas for your life. You don't need new ideas to get your life together. All you need is more action. So why don't you try this instead? Number one, be open to learning. Please develop a beginner's mindset. You know, the same mindset you had when you did not have any basic knowledge on anything, you know, when you were just growing or when you were probably in secondary school or, you know, at that level that you did not know anything. You were fresh, you were open to learning. That beginner's mindset, I want you to adopt that kind of mindset in every area of your life. And trust me, this is going to work for you. Another thing is that you need to be patient in learning. Sometimes we are just in a hurry to get the information. We're in a hurry to, you know, get to the end of that book. You are in a hurry to get to that part that everything is juicy. Sometimes the information you need, the insight you need might just be at the beginning. It might just be at that early stage of what you are studying. So please be open to learning and also be patient. Patience and also be patient in learning, okay? So the third reason why you are probably messing up your life could be that you have resigned yourself to failure too early. Now, I think I've mentioned this in my video, in this video, that the language we use sometimes prevents us from moving forward. It could just be that you have resigned yourself to failure even before trying something. So even before you get to that level, you already tell yourself that you're probably not going to succeed. Even before you try something, you already feel like you're going to fail. So that's when you hear people say things like, oh, other people are just luckier than me. This doesn't work for me. My plans never, my plans always never work out. My case is always worse or my case is bad. So let me just try. You know, that's the reason why you don't put extra effort. That is the reason why you don't just put in a little bit of work, a little bit of extra effort, a little bit of risk, because you feel like, what's the point? Why am I taking this big risk? Oh, let me just be where I am. Even if I do it, it won't work for me. So let me just play safe. Let me just stay here. But that is simply messing up your life, because it's not only that you have resigned yourself to failure, but somehow through your words, through your actions, through how you put yourself out there, you are telling other people that they shouldn't invest in you. You are telling other people that I am a failure. Don't come close. Don't let me affect your life. Don't make me mess up your life as well. Just don't invest in me. You know, that is just something that you don't want for yourself. A proverb says that what isn't planted has no chance of growing. So what you don't work on, what you don't invest in, has no chance of growing, okay? So instead of saying people don't like me, things don't always work out for me, instead of resigning yourself to failure, why don't you try this instead? Change your mindset, okay? Change your mindset. Do you think successful people have never thought of, they are never scared? Do you think they don't get rejected too? Do you think they don't fail in some cases? No, they do, okay? They do, but they get back up. They continue to improve themselves. They don't have the mindset of failure, okay? So change your mindset. work on improving yourself gradually and don't be hard on yourself. Work on loving yourself, and this can only happen as a result of knowing where your identity lies, knowing where your power lies. Okay, so work on improving your self-awareness and work on loving yourself from knowing your identity. So just a general tip or a bonus tip, and that is for you to set your own standard. Okay, create something that will guide you to be in alignment with your values, to be in alignment with what you want for yourself. Okay, this will help you to stop messing up, so whenever you don't do things according to that standard, you know that, oh, you're already drifting away, and you can put yourself back in order. Okay, very soon I'm going to share a video on how to effectively create standards that will work for you, because I feel like a lot of people out there tell you that it is important for you to have standards, but they don't tell you how to create those standards. So I'm going to walk you through the process of creating, the right standards that will work for you. Okay, if you enjoyed this video or you found it useful or valuable in any way, please don't forget to click the like button. It really encourages me, it helps my channel, and it also helps me to know that you like this kind of content that I'm putting out. And also you can leave me a comment on any idea, any topic that you want me to discuss, you want to hear my opinion on that topic. Let me know in the comment section. I would love to do that as well. Also, do not forget to use the workbook. It's in the description box, and you can also check out this video that is on your screen right now. It will help you, it will guide you to using that workbook as well. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for always coming back for more videos. I really appreciate you guys. So if you're not already subscribed, click on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on an upload from me. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. You are amazing, and I love you guys.